Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we have our maiden run of the drag slash. We have the Traxxas 2S 5800 milliamp, and then we're going to run it on the 3S. We're going to compare the speeds. Now guys, keep in mind this is my first dragster. I've never owned a dragster. If you watch my videos, you see mainly monster trucks, short course trucks, you know, things of that nature. But I'm excited to see how this is going to go down. We have the wheelie bar installed. We have it on the recommended Traxxas setting on the wheelie bar, which is one notch down from the top. We have the original wheels that came stock installed on the wheelie bar. It does come with a smaller pair in the kit. We're gonna run it like this. I did blow the street out a little bit. There's a lot of rocks and debris here on the street, so hopefully that doesn't affect our run. First off, I'm gonna test it, guys, to see. Looks like our steering trim is pulling off to the right a little bit. Yep, it's pulling off to the right, so we're gonna give that a little left there. All right, guys. Again, we have the 2S battery installed, 5800 milliamp. We're gonna run that first because from what I understand, 2S is the battery you run whenever you run races. That's one of the rules. So we're gonna try that first, and then we'll check out the 3S and see that we'll compare the differences. All right, here we go, guys. I'm just gonna take off normally. I'm gonna build up some speed just to get used to it, and then we'll try out this switch here on the radio, see how that works. So let's get it. That's full throttle. Oh, I was trying to avoid that side over there because there's a lot of rocks. Let's try it again, full throttle. Well, that drives really smooth, guys, and straight. It's pretty straight. Full throttle. Yeah, guys, it drives pretty straight. I'm giving minimal input here on the wheel. Let's try that again. And this time, we're gonna try to use the trans brake here on the radio. We'll get lined up. We're gonna hold the button in, set our throttle. Let's let off and see what it does. Oh, that is dope. That's pretty cool, guys. That's pretty cool. I was wondering how that would work. That is pretty cool, guys. We're gonna do that again. I didn't do a full run. I just wanted to see how that was gonna do, because the last thing I want to do, guys, is flip this on its lid, you know, right out of the gate, like I did the Fortec. Tore that body up on the first run. But that is pretty cool, guys. We're gonna try that again. Get more here in the center where I blew out the street here. It's a little cleaner right here. Yeah, we're good. Okay. All right, guys, we're lined up. We're gonna hold the button in again. We got it held in. We're gonna set our throttle. We're gonna go full throttle this time. Hopefully nothing bad happens. All right, here we go. We're gonna set it. We're gonna let off. That's pretty cool, guys. I like how that takes off like that. And the guy at Traxxas says that it's a whole lot quicker than you actually squeezing the trigger. I agree. Just letting off that button, I mean, that's instant takeoff, guys, with that truck. All right, now that I'm getting a little more used to it, and the trim is pretty center, as long as we stay here in this lane where I cleaned, we should be all right. We shouldn't hit any rocks or anything. So we'll line it up here center. All right, here we go, guys. This time we're gonna run it all the way down the street. Now we're gonna have to stop at the end there because it's unlevel. We don't want to bottom out. Okay, we're gonna hold the button in, set our throttle. Here we go, guys. We're gonna let off the button. That's full throttle. We're gonna have to brake before we hit that other part of the street because it's uneven. We'll bring it back. This is full throttle. Not bad, guys. Not bad at all. This thing drives pretty dang straight. I'm impressed. It's kind of quiet too for what it is. It's full throttle. We'll bring it back full throttle. That's full throttle, guys. Remember, we're running 2S. That's pretty impressive. I'm pretty impressed with that, guys. This drives just as straight as my Slash Ultimate. So really smooth, guys, really smooth on the street. I'm impressed. This is pretty cool. We'll do a couple more passes, guys, with the 2S, and then we're going to throw the 3S in there, and I'm going to show you an up close view of that trans brake in action. So let's get it. All right, guys, we've done a few passes with the 2S LiPo 5800 milliamp. One thing I wanted to show you guys that I missed in the unboxing, check this out. Inside the body here, it looks like it's already set up for LED lights to be installed. I don't know if you guys can see that. That's pretty cool. That's pretty neat, guys. So we might be installing some LEDs underneath that body just to give it that scale look, you know. And here's a battery we're using. We're using a 2-cell 5800. That is what you would run if you were in competition, from what I understand. So now we're going to switch it out. We're going to put that 3S in there and see what kind of speed we get. All right, guys, we changed the battery out. We're running a 3S 4000 milliamp. That's the only battery I had charged up at the moment. But we're going to go ahead and check it out, test it out, see how it performs differently as opposed from 2S to 3S. So let's see what it can do. Okay, guys, here we go. We're going to go ahead. We're going to set the brake. Full throttle. Here we go, guys. Whoa, a lot more power with the 3S, guys. Whew. A lot more power with the 3S. We're getting some wheelie action going now. All right, guys, we're gonna launch it again. We set our brake, full throttle. We're gonna go ahead and get it. We're gonna let off on it now. Here we go. Whoa, big difference, guys. Very big difference from 2S to 3S. This is awesome, guys. We got the brake set. We're setting our throttle. We're gonna go ahead and let off it now. Here we go. Kind of spun out there on that run, guys. There are a lot of rocks here and gravel on the street. This thing is awesome though, guys. Can't wait to do a speed run with this with the GPS. We're gonna test that out probably on another video. Right now I just wanted to get, oh, that's awesome. That's awesome, guys. I'm impressed, I gotta say. I'm liking this truck a lot. It drives really straight, guys. The tires are really gripping the road. We're not getting much spin out. We are on launch, but like I said, this isn't the best street for this type of truck or this type of racing that we're doing here. The launch brake works really well, guys. I'm really enjoying that. It is a whole lot quicker than you squeezing the trigger on takeoff. We'll do a couple of passes, guys, here on 3S. See how it performs. I am noticing we're getting some wheelie action now that we're using the 3S battery. So let's see what it can do. Let's see if it can hold a wheelie all the way down the street. All right, guys, I gotta say right out of the gate, I'm really liking this truck. I've never really been into drag racing, but I think I'm gonna start because this is pretty sweet, guys. I could see why people would like these types of vehicles. They're fun to drive. I'm pretty sure it'd be very fun to race one of these. They look so scale, and it's a new experience for me, so I'm really liking it. This may not be the last dragster you see on the channel now, guys, because I'm really digging this truck. But as far as the way the truck drives, guys, I gotta say it drives straight as an arrow, guys. When I say straight, I mean straight. It's up there with the Traxxas Slash Ultimate as far as its handling and the The Ultimate has the front and rear sway bars and all the hop-ups to make it drive so well. This truck out of the gate, I'm telling you, can compete when it comes to how good it drives. As far as how straight it drives, it can definitely compete with the Slash Ultimate in that category. It's up there with it, guys, I'm telling you. The wheelie bar handle's pretty good. We were able to bust some wheelies. I don't know if you guys saw it in the run. We weren't able to hold a wheelie because I got kind of iffy about it. I don't want to flip this truck on its lid on the first run and scratch the body all up. So I was careful in this maiden run, guys. This isn't the perfect terrain. This street has got a lot of bumps in it. It's got a lot of gravel on it. It's uneven in areas. I mean, it's just not a good location to run a truck like this. But for the maiden, I think it'll suffice. We will do some more videos with this truck, guys, definitely. We're gonna change out the wheelie bar, maybe customize it a little bit, maybe change the settings on there, raise it up, lower it all the way down. We're gonna play with this truck quite a bit, guys, and see what we get out of it. Again, I have got comments on my unboxing. The truck is a little pricey, guys. Starting out at $500, that is pretty pricey for a ride like this. But from what I'm seeing so far right now, guys, you're getting what you pay for, guys. It's really fun to drive. Like I said, the control, the handling on this truck is really, really good out of the box. I mean, I'm really impressed with it, guys. The scale look of it, I mean, the truck just looks awesome, guys. And that purple just really pops. I'm really digging it. The tires held up well on the street. It does handle differently with a 3S. There's a huge difference on takeoff between 2S and 3S, as you saw in the video. It spins out a little bit harder with the 3S, understandably. I mean, we got more power. It's a little harder to control with the 3S on launch, which makes sense. I mean, you got all that power built up and you let off that brake and it just goes, guys. One thing I gotta say, I am impressed with this brake on the radio here. It does its job. It does what it's supposed to do. It is a whole lot faster than you actually squeezing the trigger like you would like that. I find it a whole lot easier to, you know, set the brake, set your throttle, get your hand ready for the wheel, you know, in case you need to make some corrections on takeoff, and just letting off that throttle, guys, and it goes. Good job with this truck, Traxxas. I'm really impressed. I really like it a lot. I think they did a real good job with this one. I appreciate you watching. If you like what we do here on the channel, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps me out. This is RC Reviews signing out, and I'll see you guys next time. Later.